welcome our eye candy for the evening, Mr. Ken Gaines.
Oh, God. I'll take all that I can get. You know, it's, at my age, to be called eye candy is just, damn it, I'm going to live another couple of years. It's just going to work. Oh, I love it. Thank you, honey. Greet the morning with a smile. Squint your eyes against the sun. You could have stuck around a while. That old engine needs to run. Last night the songs rang out so true. You wish the night would never end. Today I'll travel somewhere new. Tomorrow sing them all again. You're a dry land sailor, tossed on this ocean. You've taken an ocean to roam. Dry land sailor, lost in the motion of making this ocean your home. Sailor on dry land, out on a rolling river road. A ready smile and a steady hand, a hungry heart and a heavy load. Born underneath the wandering star, borne along by restless wind. No wondering why, no guess how far. No thoughts of where the journey ends. You're a dry land sailor, tossed on this ocean. You've taken an ocean to roam. Dry land sailor, lost in the motion of making this ocean your home. Panorama of the road unfolds before your wondering eyes. The farmer's fields all plowed and sowed, the little towns, the western skies, the mountain snows, the southern coast, the flood of spring, the turn of fall. Ask you which you favor most. Tell the truth, you love them all. You're a dry land sailor, tossed on this ocean. You've taken an ocean to roam. Dry land sailor, lost in the motion of making this ocean your home. Taking an ocean to roam. Dry land sailor, lost in the motion of making this ocean your home. Welcome home. Cheers. It's kind of a weird little trip for me because I didn't drive. And that song is more true than you know. Jay and I were talking about this on the way up. Drove up with Jay, which is good because my air conditioning's out. We were talking about, because he puts a lot of miles on his vehicles too. My current van is coming up on 385,000.
Wow.
And that's my current van. But the fact of the matter is, I love to drive. And this is the way I look at it, I'm inhaling the world, the countryside, through my windshield. That's the way I look at it. And that's why I've looked at it ever since I was a little bitty kid, driving around the country with my parents. So that's where songs like that come from. I was here December last, huh? Gosh, it seems so long. It's been a long time. It really has. I mean, just those few months. We all miss Harold, but at the same time, there are people like him. They're just going to be with you for the rest of your life. So those of us who knew him, if you want to talk to Harold, just say something and listen. Sunset on the river, water's all aglow. Been sitting on this bank all day, watching it flow. I got a line out in the channel, I stopped fishing long ago. I'm just sitting, sipping whiskey real slow. That one went down a little faster than usual. There's a gator on the surface, big old catfish in his mouth. As he takes it to the bottom, Lord, my heart is sinking south. Drag me down where I don't want to go. Oh, how could she leave me so low? It's been a catfish morning, a catfish afternoon. Tonight there'll be a catfish moon. Catfish moon, waltzing on the water. Catfish moon, lazy little daughter of the sun, who's always rolling around too soon. Take a big breath. Catfish moon, waltzing on the water. Catfish moon, lazy little daughter of the sun, who's always rolling round too soon. Funny how my rambling brought me right back to the spot where the fishing and the whiskey and the wind were so damn hot. We'd take a boat out on the river, throw a blanket on the bow, and make love beneath the catfish moon. Catfish moon, waltzing on the water. Catfish moon, lazy little daughter of the sun, who's always rolling round too soon. It's been a catfish morning, a catfish afternoon. Tonight there'll be a catfish moon.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks for singing along. And feel free, please. You don't want to hear about the travails and problems of making a living at music. I mean, I could tell you, I could talk about it. You know, you fill up that bowl and everything, and you know, we can dismiss that lecture right away. But it's tough, but I chose it, and I still choose it. I ain't complaining. I'm a lucky man, and I'm intentionally lucky.
Driving through the night, pounding up the rhythm I feel on the wheel, flying through the air like an arrow that's sure of its mark. In the dark, rolling down the window and howling at the moon up above. Nothing else inside, just the road and the light of your love. Got a heat-seeking heart, following the fire. Heat-seeking heart, sensing your desire. Heat-seeking heart, following the fire. Sounds of the city, keeping your voice from my ears. Can you hear? There ain't no doubt about it, no need to shout it, you're near, very near. Sensing the heat of your love and the cold all around. Never giving up, never going back till I found your heat-seeking heart, following the fire. Heat-seeking heart, sensing your desire. Heat-seeking heart, following the fire. Rolling down the window and howling at the moon up above. Nothing else inside, just the road and the light of your love. Got a heat-seeking heart, following the fire. Heat-seeking heart, sensing your desire. Heat-seeking heart, following the fire.
Thank you. That's good for a sip of wine, huh? How about Jay Williams? I get to hear a lot of people. Yeah, that's a big part of my life. And I'm fortunate that way too. And I'm also intentionally fortunate because I make that a big part of my life. Not just to be the Ken Gaines show up in front of you, but to go out and listen and learn from other people. I'll tell you something else. And I brought some folks younger than Jay up here a couple of times, and I'll be bringing some more. There's a new crop coming up that is just grand. 17, 18, 19-year-old singer-songwriters that know how to do this already at a level that is amazing to me. I don't know why, except there's just a lot going on musically in this country right now at a very grassroots level. But it makes me feel jaded in a lot of ways. Because for those of those who hang on to it, I know the joys and the price they'll have to pay. You know your way around. You know the back streets and the bars in town. You know the rules. You keep it cool. You know your way around. You know your way around. In and out without a sound. You paid the price. You paid it twice. You know your way around. Seen 'em come and seen 'em go. You moving fast, slip out slow, though you don't have anywhere to go. You know your way around. You know the ladies by their sacred name. They know your game, but just the same, they love you 'cause they know you know your way around. Seen 'em come and seen 'em go. You moving fast, slip out slow, though you don't have anywhere to go. You know your way around, in and out without a sound. You paid the price, you paid it twice. You know your way around. You paid the price, you paid it twice, but at least you know your way around. You know your way around. Thank you. It took me 45 years of serious writing to be able to write a song like that. I'm glad, because I sure like it. And, you know, it's precious. People's key, F sharp. Oh, yeah. It's the key I wrote it in, too. Lynn, where are you? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. So, you know. And where's our clarinet player here?
Right.
Okay, right here. There he is. So how is F sharp for the clarinet? Is that
I don't think my clarinet plays in G sharp.
G sharp? Right. Okay. Yeah. I got to keep remembering that stuff. Can't you put a capo on it? No, that would be going down. Yeah. Okay. Let's play this in F, just for a clarinet player. And I got an old pair of jeans, fit me just right. Soft when they're clean, never too tight. They slide right inside me, Lord, it feels so fine. Reminds me of loving you. And I got a '69 Mustang, runs like a top. Sleek and it's mean, so hard to stop. I flip that ignition, I hear that engine groan. Reminds me of loving you. I don't remember myself as being lonely. Shortcut sing blue. Now that you're mine, I find that all the best things in my life get me thinking about loving you. Take it. Next time you'll be prepared, huh? And I don't remember myself as being lonely. Shortcuts sing blues. Now that you're mine, I find that all the best things in my life get me thinking about loving you. And I got this flat top guitar, been around twice. Made it good wood, still sounds nice. It hops up in my arms and tells me, buddy, let's wail. Reminds me of loving you. And I don't remember myself as being lonely. Shortcut sing blues. And now that you're mine, I find that all the best things in my life get me thinking about loving you. Well, I don't remember myself as being lonely. You know I sure could sing the blues. Now that you're mine, I find that for the rest of my life I'll spend it all loving you. Just that half step difference, and you breathe differently. You really do. It makes a difference. I can feel it. I sure will. Be happy to. By the way, all these songs are true stories. This song comes from my lead guitar player Wayne showing me a couple of new variations of chords. These are kind of things that, you know, Antonio Carlos Jobim would do. And that'll happen one of these days. I'm getting there. This is what I did with him. Never quite got over Woodstock or November '63. The things I learned at 21 put a big old hole in me. Never worried much about the bomb. Not a whole lot I could do. Never get over losing Mom, and I'll never get over you. Never quite forget Lee Remick's eyes. And baby, the rain must fall. And I'll never forget my baby's cries and the pain I caused them all. Never stopped wanting a lover's touch and all the things that lovers do. Never stopped having to feel so much, 'cause I'll never get over you. Some say that nothing lasts forever. I don't believe it's true. Love's the one thing that will never disappear from view. We become the love we keep alive after everything is through. So the only way I will survive is to never get over you. Never stop loving the soul guitar and all the things that got me through. Never stop being a wandering star. Never get over you. No, I'll never get over you. So let's do 2 more and take a break, okay? I kind of live a camping life, really, and I enjoy it. I mean, my wife and I now live in a little ramshackle place, with actually a nice piece of property in the city of Houston, and we're just having a blast with the property and trying to keep the little house together and trying to keep it from getting flooded out, learning about digging emergency drainage ditches, which I used to think I was too old to do that kind of stuff, and I'm just, so far I'm not. I'm hanging in there. I come home from working in a wood shop, and then I go dig drainage ditches for 2 hours or whatever, or fill in. It's just an amazing thing, because I enjoy messing with a piece of property where people let you do that. It's fun. I like that kind of vision. It's part and parcel with writing songs and developing your act as a performer or as a person. I think they're all the same thing. At least in my life, they are. After work a couple of days ago, I had some errands to run, and I didn't used to think of myself as a driven person. I know my parents didn't. They thought me as a stubborn person, and my dad just once told me, he says, you're always going to do what you were going to do. But I didn't think of myself as a driven person. In a lot of ways, I've become that. And I went to, my first stop was Academy, and I had a few things to buy. I go walking in there, and the people who are walking in the aisle in front of me, and they're moving like this, and I'm right on around them, and go get the items. I know what I want. I know where I'm going to get it, and I go get it, and I come back to the what looks like the quickest aisle, and get in line there. And as soon as the guy in front of me is gone, I'm right there, put my stuff up there, and the young lady at the counter, she said, "Did you find everything you want?" And I said, "Yes, I did. Thank you." And she said, "Are you sure these items are the right?" And I says, "Yes, but thank you for asking." And so she starts ringing up. She says, "Are you in a hurry?" And she wasn't being smart. She was curious. She was just wondering. And I stopped for a minute, and I said, "Yeah." I said, I'm kind of a driven person. I said, I have things to do today. I have many miles to go before I sleep tonight. I said, but thank you for reminding me of that. I said, I appreciate it. Every once in a while, you got to know what you're like in front of other people, and maybe take a breath and say hi. So I said, thank you, and she smiled, and she starts ringing things up, and I said, "Who do you work for?" Looking at me, and I said, "Who do you work for?" She says, "Well, I work for Academy." I said, "You know who I work for? Me." And I said, "And you've helped me realize that for me, every second is precious." And that's not a complaint. I said, because I work at the things I love, so I never go to work. But I got a lot of stuff to do. I said, I got to go hit the grocery store after that, and then I'm going to go work in my yard for at least an hour and a half, and I'm digging out some stuff into my drainage ditch to fill in for the top. And she's like, yeah. And I said, "And you know what I'm going to do after that?" I get all sweated up, and she says, "What?" I said, "Then I'm going to go crack a beer, and I'm going to jump in my pool that I set up last weekend." And I got one of those cheap above-ground pools. And let me tell you what, in the summertime, after you worked up a good sweat, man, there's nothing like just cracking a beer or a glass of water or whatever you're going to sip on, and getting in that pool and sitting there and looking at the world from that pool for 45 minutes. And she says, "Well, that sounds nice." And I said, "You know what I'm going to do after that?" I said, "I'm going to go back in my house. I'm going to pick up my guitar, and I'm going to work on the 4 songs that I'm doing for a friend's funeral day after tomorrow." And I said, "I'm going to work on those into the wee hours of the night." So I got a lot of things to do today, but thank you for reminding me who I have made myself and that I enjoy it. And I hope you find the same. So I've embellished that a little bit, just to let you know, but But it's working. It's working, huh? It's sounding good. It's a good story. No? Okay. Everybody got their favorite dish. Hot buttered muffins at the top of my list. I love muffins, hot buttered muffins from the oven. Nothing said loving like hot buttered muffins from the oven. You can have your cake and eat it too. Give me hot buttered muffins and I'll stay with you. Love them muffins, hot buttered muffins from the oven. Nothing said loving like hot buttered muffins from the oven. Take it, clarinet. Yeah, we're in F sharp. G sharp. You got it. Key don't mean nothing. Well, now you don't need jelly, no, you don't need cheese, but a big hunk of butter bring me to my knees. I love muffins, hot buttered muffins from the oven. Yeah, nothing said loving like hot buttered muffins from the oven. Well, you just open that muffin, slip that butter on in. Take yourself a great big bite. Get it all over your chinny chin chin. Wipe that smile off your face, 'cause nothing said loving like hot buttered muffins from the oven. A little bit more muffin music. How many folks never heard this song before? Raise your hand. Probably figured it out though, right? Don't you think I ought to be selling this song to Pillsbury? Can't you see the Pillsbury Doughboys singing this song? Wearing sunglasses, Kenny cashing royalty checks. I love it. Sing it, Doughboy. Now I butter your biscuits and I butter your buns and butter your muffin till the morning comes. I love muffins, hot buttered muffins from the oven. Woo-hoo. Could nothing say loving like hot buttered muffins from the oven. Take it home. Well, nothing says loving like hot buttered muffins from the oven. Woo-hoo.
I wish I had a muffin.
You personally, or, I mean, you know, I've always wondered what it was like too. You know, I get curious. What's it really like? Yeah, maybe in the kitchen now. Oh. Forgive us, Harold. So I've been doing. I've really actually been going back and looking at other people's songs that that I loved in, well, starting from my early childhood and moving up. So, and I'm actually starting to do other people's songs that I truly treasure. This one was written by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer. And I don't yet understand it musically, which is kind of cool. I don't understand this little half-step drop in the modulation and then coming back up. So I keep playing it to wrap my mind around it. But at the same time, oh God, it's fun to sing. I'm gonna love you like nobody loved you. Come rain or come shine. High as a mountain, deep as a river, rain or shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't you ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. You're gonna love me like nobody loved me, rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, now won't it be fine? It may be cloudy or sunny, in or out of the money, I'm with you always, rain or shine. You're gonna love me like nobody loved me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, now won't it be fine? It may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or out of the money, I'm with you always, I'm with you, rain or shine. I'm with you always, I'm with you, rain or shine. Thank you very much. Take a break. Refill your glasses. Share it with the performer.